Hey everybody!
What's up?
Happy hump day!
Yep.
There I go,
No,
yelling
it's
at people again.
Wednesday. I like that. I didn't even remember that.
Yes, it is. Hi, buddy.
Bear with us for a minute.
Yeah, just 1 minute.
She's trying to get her thoughts together.
No, I'm actually just trying to share this, so we're out.
Okay, while she does that, I'm going to adjust my own over here, so I'm about to get up.
Y'all are killing me.
Yeah.
All right, we're good.
So,
How is everyone? We don't have, how many people do we have?
I don't know.
I
Does
don't-
it say?
It does, but it's so far.
9. We
away.
got 3, y'all. Who's that? Woohoo! Jim? Does that say Jim?
Jim Gilbert.
Hey, Jim. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yep.
Are you having lunch?
I know, did y'all bring lunch?
I did.
No.
What did you bring?
I know. And Thai.
Ooh.
That's
Yeah.
exciting. I brought cheese and crackers.
Who else is hanging out with us?
Stephen Kennedy.
Hey, Steven.
Hi there.
Thanks, guys, for hanging out. So, as we said last Monday, we're going to get together every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And, buddy, you're on camera. Don't worry. And shoot the crap. Say hello.
Mhm.
So,
Oh, all right. We're good.
So here's what we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
These are our notes.
that's funny.
It keeps us in line because otherwise we'll just sit here and talk, and y'all don't want to deal with that.
I don't know. I think it's kind of fun.
One day we'll let y'all see what we actually talk about. Y'all will probably be entertained.
Oh, I bet.
So tomorrow evening, we have a class or seminar that is going to be held at the retreat at Conyers. And
So
our lovely Lynn is going to be presenting this seminar. I know, I feel like Vanna. Anyway, do you want to tell them a little bit about the class?
Okay, so this class is all about decluttering, basically, and downsizing. If you feel like that you can't move in your house due to the amount of stuff that you own, hey, Stacy, due to the amount of stuff that you own, then come see me. I've got a lot of great tips. I've got a lot of ways to conquer the clutter. And it's not very long. It's from 7 to 8:30. We will have some snacks. And please come see me. Please, please. That would be great.
And I created an event, y'all. If you want to go to it, click on the event, say you're going to it. And if you know anyone that might be interested in it, share the event to them. That way they can see the event flyer.
Or how about this? If you know someone that needs this to come to this.
yeah.
Send it.
A lot of elderlies and older people, they sometimes will end up with 30 and 50 years of stuff. So they need help knowing what to get rid of, how to get rid of it, how to let go. And that's a hard one, is to let go. So I will be addressing stuff like that. Hey, everybody over there on my page. Anyway, I can't read that far, y'all. I'm sorry. I think it says
Gerald
and
and Christian.
Christian, aren't you supposed to be in school?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So anyway, I will be doing that. Teaching class is no fun if I don't have any students. So please, 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 where can they find the event?
So if you go to the Lynn Pynk Real Estate Services Facebook page, you'll see the event there. But also, if you're my friend, I've shared it on my Facebook page. You'll find it. Dwayna shared it. So I've got it all over the place. I have it on our newsletter. Trying to think. Instagram, it's on there as well. So there's a million different places. I'm sure you guys have probably already seen it by now. At least I'm hoping. So, so another thing, I'm going to the Neymar Expo tomorrow during the day, and that is, and it's an expo for real estate agents to help us learn what the new exciting tools are for helping our clients out. So that's something else that we're doing tomorrow.
Yeah, because in this market, there are so many different avenues that we can take on marketing, on ways to make houses show better. I know with us, we do a lot of smart technology.
Mm-hmm.
in our listings, we like to add, you know, the Amazon Echoes and the things that we can do with that. But there's so much out there available. Trying to weed through it sometimes can be a feat, but we love these expos because it gives us a chance to get excited about ways that we can help you guys.
Yeah.
So if y'all
And meet and we get to meet other lenders and pest control companies and
we get to know a
plumbers,
ton
all
of
kind of
vendors.
vendors.
Yeah.
So
and there's some classes.
Yeah.
So we
There
could
are some
take a few classes. This helps us. I don't know about you guys, and I'm very curious. In most businesses, do you get excited when you have these kind of things that you got to go to?
well, it depends. If I'm just going, yeah. If I have to do it, not so much.
So way back in the day,
I spent a long time doing those
here's
shows.
my little squirrel for y'all. So way back in the day, I used to be a work comp insurance adjuster. And just like being in real estate, we had to have CEs. And going to those expos and those classes were not fun. They were very boring because it was all about insurance and people getting hurt and all of that stuff. So yeah, they were the most boring things.
Yeah,
That is the worst. You're sitting in class and you're like seeing double.
Oh my God.
Or the best with long hair is you can get away with sleeping.
Yeah.
That's true. You sit like this.
Yeah, and all your hair is down. Watch, y'all.
Yep.
I'm really focusing on these notes.
Yeah.
So,
That's true.
but
Can tell who were the troublemakers.
no, I was not. I was an
I
angel.
was not either, and I was too.
Okay, for real, I actually paid attention in all of my classes. I'm just saying, throwing that out there. So.
Do you believe that this girl can't talk to just a stranger?
I
You can
can
now?
I can sometimes. It
Okay.
depends on if they look mean or not. If they look mean, I'm like,
Then no wonder you didn't talk to me. Because I have heard that I'm the type of woman, if I'm out in public, like walking through a parking lot or whatever, I don't look like I need to be messed with.
oh no, I wouldn't
That's
mess with
funny.
Heck, I know her.
I was
still
in
wouldn't mess
I
with
was
her.
in a store yesterday, and I customers that walked in,
Mhm.
and she goes, "Oh, well, you look mad." And she goes, "No, that's just my face."
Okay.
I get that.
I have RBF. Don't worry.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not going to
Big
explain what
time.
that means, y'all.
You should know.
We're
You
trying
should
to-
know.
yes,
you should know.
Y'all-
If you don't know, DM us and we'll let you know.
Yeah, that's true. So the next thing, or is it our listings?
Oh. So, vintage. I have a house over in Covington, sorry you guys, we have a house over in Covington that is in a decent neighborhood. I said that wrong, you know.
It's in a super cute neighborhood.
It is. It's an
I
established
did not,
neighborhood.
first and foremost, I did not even know that this neighborhood was back there until I was following Lynn in her little Zoom. And I came across it and I'm like, oh, this is super cute.
And it's not far off the square.
It's,
actually.
No,
it's
very close to the square. Really nice, well-kept yards. Very quiet neighborhood.
Beautiful hardwood floors.
In this
my
house,
God.
yeah.
Oh,
And they're
wow.
real.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Those aren't
Those
just
are
the
real floors.
laminated or the pergo. These are real hardwood floors.
Yeah.
But it is a great little neighborhood. It also, and then lots aren't like super small, but they're not too much to take care of. The one thing when you're looking for a house, you guys, you need to think about. We hear all the time where people are saying, "I want some house with land, or I want a house with land," and they're not thinking though how busy they are on the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a type that's heading to softball games for the kids, running here, running there, trust me, you are not. I mean, having land sounds amazing, but when you start to have to keep that land up, it's not amazing at all, because it literally saps all your extra time. If you're a homebody and you don't do things on the weekend, then you're a perfect person to have a lot of land. But if you're someone who is always on the go, always doing stuff with your kids, having a lot of land is not a good thing unless it's all wooded.
Or somebody, you can pay somebody to take
Yeah,
care
unless you
of
got
it.
the bank to
Right.
pay and have somebody come take care of it all the time.
That's true.
So definitely, if you're looking for houses, that's something to think about that most people don't think about. They just think I want out of a subdivision, or I want my own place. You know, I want my own little kingdom.
Right.
So it's not always the best thing. But this house is super cute. It's a ranch with a full unfinished basement.
That seems to go on forever. I went down there the other day to look for something, and it kept going and going.
Almost seem bigger than the house.
I know
upstairs.
It
like
does.
It's
Yes.
weird like that. Yeah.
So the house itself, I think I talked about this on Monday. The house itself has a gallery kitchen. So, and then you have a huge walk-in laundry room. You have a 2-car garage with a storage room out there, a good-sized storage room. And your bedrooms are decent size. And again, guys, why do you need a big giant bedroom? Where do you spend most of your time when you're home? I guess if you're at home in the bedroom, maybe, but
Yeah.
most of the time, I think this would be perfect for somebody about our age.
Mhm.
Kids, even if your kids are older and
Yeah, I mean, it would be a good
it's
starter
not
house.
it's not an overly huge home, which those homes are way overrated, you guys, because we bills, clutter, and huge amounts of maintenance and money going out the door every time you turn around. Mother, help.
One of the dogs just jumped.
My
Jumped
dog
off
just
the
jumped.
porch.
He just jumped off the porch.
It's okay. It's okay.
It happens every once in a while. You
Titan
know.
turned around and said, where'd he go?
I know he did. It was so funny. I'm sorry, y'all.
Sorry about that.
We'll keep going while she's getting her
Okay.
dog. So that was our house on Vintage, which is a really great house in a neighborhood. But if you are looking for something where you get to start from ground up with your very own ideas, we have a land listing. It is on Hollingsworth Road.
Mhm.
Hollingsworth Road. I always say drive. I don't know. I get those backwards. But anyways, it is 12.9 acres. The back of the property has a creek on it, and it is really property so that you get a lot of privacy. And you're really not that far from town, but it feels like you're living in the country.
Oh, yeah.
And it's wooded for the most part right now. It can be completely cleared if you want to clear it, or if you want to leave it wooded and continue with the whole feel of living in the country or living in the woods, it would be perfect for that. So let us know if anyone's interested in those.
And there's potential more acreage on that one.
Yes, there is. I totally forgot about that. Or to that acreage is another 13 acres that can be added. So you would basically have just shy of 26 acres if you wanted something where you kind of had a spread and you could spread out, you know. So that's one of those things. So we did have a couple of questions that we wanted to ask, because actually it's for me. I'm going to be honest with you. It's for a lot of my marketing stuff, but it would be super helpful if I could find out from y'all, whenever you about selling your home, what is the most important thing to you? I don't know if is it how much your home is worth? Is it, you know, where you could potentially move to? Is it how quickly you could move? What stands out to you if you were to think about selling your home and you wanted to talk to different realtors and you wanted to get some questions asked, what are the want me to be able to give answers to? So if you guys can just, you know, type it into the little comments, let us know what that would be, or you're welcome to send a DM if that's better for you. But like I said, I'm just wondering, is it the price of your home, the value of your home? Is that what's the most important to you? Is it how quickly you can move? Just let me know kind of what your put together a little presentation, and wanted to make sure that I was covering all of the bases. So if you guys would help me out, that would be awesome. I would appreciate that. Oh, okay, so I'm super excited about this. So Dwayna and I are part of the Covington Women's Club. And we had a club meeting yesterday, and back in November, they decided that this spring we a women's boutique in the spring. And what that means is we're going to be collecting from now until the middle of March clothing that, oh, shut the door. Sorry, hold on.
You're an idiot, dog.
Okay, so we are going to be collecting clothing for the women's club so that, and gently used clothing also, clothing, shoes,
Jewelry, accessories.
Yeah, jewelry, accessories, that kind of stuff. And what we're going to do at the women's club the last weekend of March and the first weekend of April is we are going to open up our club and have it completely, totally set up like a high-end boutique for underprivileged women. And they are welcome to come in. They'll receive an invitation to come in, and they will be able to choose through all of these different clothes that we will have set up like a boutique. And they won't have to pay anything. I mean, we're basically just trying to serve our community. So I'm letting you guys know this because we need help. We need accessories, shoes, unused makeup. It has to be completely 100% unused, like not even opened. Anything along those lines that you think would help an underprivileged woman to be able to just feel good about herself and maybe
Go on an interview.
Yeah, go on an interview.
I was going to say we're looking for interview business type of clothing.
Yeah. Is that what you're asking? Like,
it can be anything. It does
Oh,
not
it doesn't
have
have
to
to
be
be
any
anything,
business. But you know, if it's something that they can wear to work, if it's something that they can go on an interview on, if it's something that whenever you bought it, it made you feel good in it, but you're not wanting to keep it around anymore, rather than donating it to Goodwill, please consider donating it to the Covington Women's Club. That way we can give it to an underprivileged woman.
please make sure it's clean.
Oh, yeah, you definitely, you don't want it to be nasty. You know, no
don't-
stains.
If you wouldn't wear it, if it's in a condition that you wouldn't wear it, please don't give it.
Yeah,
You know,
you definitely want it to be something, you want the woman to feel good when she puts it on you.
right,
That's
right. Let's support our fellow women.
Right. Yep. So
the dog thought he could fly.
oh, where did he go?
He went that way.
He was just hanging out.
Yeah, I guess. Two stories.
We're on the second floor,
Mhm.
so
Dog jumped off a
Yes.
2-story balcony.
Yeah.
Dummy. So we had our excitement for the day. Hey, Marty. And
You were just having a really super exciting adventure, huh?
I can imagine. I can't wait to. Now I will watch this video, y'all. Because I know that when that happened, I was like, something's happening.
He jumped.
Yeah, that's exactly. Did that idiot jump? Did he seriously jump? Yeah, I'm sitting here, I'm like, I think, oh my God, that stupid dog jumped.
And Titan turned around like,
He jumped.
there's something going on here.
That was the funniest part, y'all, is the fact that Titan was laying down looking out. Buddy jumped, and Titan's like,
Did y'all
Was
see
he
that?
yeah, was he supposed to do that? Because I don't think he was supposed. Like, he was literally tattling on his brother.
And he ain't even hurt.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
He is
He's
not
gonna do
hurt.
it again too.
You are not going to do
Yeah,
that.
me will.
We are going to fix it where you can't do that again.
Oh,
Sorry, because your dummy self, you ain't a cat and have 9 lives.
ain't that the truth?
So, oh my goodness, freaked me out. I thought I was going to look over the edge and see a dog just splat. You know, I really did. I was like, man. Hey, Bill, how are you? I got to turn this off, y'all.
Uh-oh.
Y'all killing me.
Oh, I didn't know
Well,
it
it's
was
not-
on.
it's
I'm
not-
sorry.
Cold in here without the door.
Thank God. They're trying to make me sweat everything off. So, say what?
I said, your hand popped back, and I was like, whoa.
Y'all.
So what else have we talked about?
So we've actually worked through our list, but we are on the we're on the fun part now.
Yeah.
I am so happy for those of you that have stuck around. So we have a question to ask y'all. what books are y'all reading? Is anyone reading any books or audio books? Because I know a lot of people listen to audio books now. But we have made a decision as a team that we are going to read more books and learn as much as we can this year. So we would love y'all's recommendations. I have already finished my first book of the year. I read The Underdog Advantage by Dean Graziosi. Graziosi. I really liked that book. Grazioso, something along those lines. Just type in Dean and Graz, he'll come up. But the book was really a good book. It's only like 200 pages.
We'll add it to the notes, by the way.
Yeah, super easy read. And it's all about getting you fired up for living your best life and not looking down on yourself whenever you don't have all of the advantages of other people that you see out there. So it was a good read.
Like a good read.
I just finished up Girls Stop Apologizing by Rachel Hollis. And I don't think the guys are going to like that as far as like listen to it, but all women really should listen to it because she's real and she is all about making the best life too. We're all of us are really into, you are what you surround yourself with. And if you surround yourself with people who are always complaining, always negative, then that's how you're going to start thinking. As much as you would like to rub off on them. So
and your thoughts are very powerful.
Oh my gosh.
Very powerful.
My gosh.
What you tell yourself is what you will be.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. So we all are real big into trying to stay positive because you guys, for those of you who don't know what happens or how a realtor's job, let me back up, how a real estate agent, because realtor and real estate agent are not the same thing, you guys. And the general public doesn't realize it. You think realtor, they're all the same. It's not. If you're, it's realtor.
Yeah,
if you're a realtor.
we live in the South, so we say realtor.
Thank you. So I went, thank you. Oh, wait, yeah.
That's right.
It's opposite. It's really messing me up. Yeah, see, you talking and it happening over there is weird.
There too. Yeah.
But there's a very big difference. And as a matter of fact, I think next Monday we'll talk about the difference. We need to write that down.
We can totally do that.
Yeah, because there is a difference. And we really want you guys to understand how much goes into this job. Most of the time I will say that I get up at between 6:30 and 7, and I am usually working. Last night I was working till 10:30. Do I have breaks? Yes, I have breaks. I've got an hour that I may do some, maybe 2 hours.
Well, no, and that's
sometimes you have to go chase after a dog that jumps off the balcony. That's considered a break.
Yeah, let's hope our kids don't do that.
Those really are considered our breaks because, Lynn, like Lynn just said, I start typically at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'll be in the middle of making my kids lunch or making my husband's lunch, and I'm already checking through my emails. And I don't go to bed sometimes I try to go to bed early, but because of my husband, I have been staying up until 11 o'clock because he's been outside doing stuff on a four-wheeler, which is loud, so I don't go to sleep till 11 o'clock.
David, you hear that?
I know, right? I'm hoping that you get on here at some point and hear that. I'm calling you out, mister. But I haven't been going to sleep till almost 11 o'clock, and I'm still doing stuff because I'm awake, so I'm still doing stuff. And I mean, that's just the reality. Our jobs don't really stop.
No, we don't punch that time clock. We don't have, and then you have to realize that all of us are moms. So I am very lucky. I know you're probably very lucky. You don't have to worry about it.
Not anymore.
Lucky. You're very lucky.
I'm always lucky.
But I got to get home. I got to do dinner. I got to make sure people's clothes are clean. So in between running a business, we're also running a household and running a family. So
and that's one of the reasons why we teamed up.
Yeah.
Because it's very hard to do this by yourself.
Yeah. And do it well.
And do it well.
Right.
And especially when you have a family and you're trying to do other things.
Yeah.
So,
And hey, that's the perk of if you do work with us. Like I just said, I'm up at 5:30 in the morning, and
don't call me at 5:30.
Yeah, don't call them. But you can call me. You can text me.
Don't call
you
her.
can call me till about midnight, 1 a.m.
That's what I was gonna say.
All
And they stay up late. So if you send a text, I would always recommend sending a text just in case.
The text is great because then you know if they are actually ready to talk.
Yeah. But most likely they'll answer. And I'll answer in the first thing in the morning.
I always try to answer as soon as my phone rings. My thought is let me handle this right now.
Mm-hmm.
Handle whatever issue I need to handle or talk to whoever I need to talk to. Because you guys, to be quite honest, I hate voicemail.
Really?
I hate checking voicemail.
Really?
I will call you back before I'll check your voicemail.
Oh my gosh,
not
you're
me.
just like
Yeah, I hate it.
We'll have
Because
that
usually if
conversation
it's, I don't like people that leave voicemails that say, hey, call me back.
Oh
No,
my
no.
gosh.
Tell me
Oh.
what you want so I can get it done before I call you back and have an answer for you.
That's smart, but that's way
See?
too many steps. Let me just call
Oh,
you. Let me just call you.
No.
Let's get to the root of this.
Leave
Y'all can
me
leave me a
detailed
voicemail.
message.
I'll listen to your voicemail.
Me too.
I'll send it to them. And I am actually trying to go to bed by 10 to 10:30 most nights these days.
Yeah.
Because if I want to perform at my best, I need my sleep. I need to get to bed at a decent time. I need to have that schedule. It'll just make everything a lot less hectic, a lot less stressful, and I'll have the energy to be able to handle everything that I need to handle. So it's funny, I was talking to a possible client last night, and she's in her 50s. And this is all to all women and men, especially if you have kids. What she realized when her kids started school, that if she would go to bed at a decent time and then get up maybe an hour before her kids got up, then she could actually handle the morning and the day a lot better. If she waited and it got up at the same time the kids got up, they're rushing, everybody's looking for stuff, everything's real hectic, and then you're running out the door and your whole morning has just become this hectic mess, right? But she gets up an hour early. Now that hour would be me just waking up because I just have to have that time. So waking up, putting her day together, putting her thoughts together, and then going to wake the kids up, and then, tackling it from there. So it makes more sense. And the older you get, the more, it seems like the more we have to do. And it just makes a big difference. So take it from me. Do this when you're in your 20s and 30s, and you'll be further along in life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree.
So,
Yep.
So we will see you guys. Well, I won't. They will. See you on Friday.
It'll be me and it'll be Dwayna. Dwayna.
None of this. There will be none of this.
Yes.
None of this craziness.
Sorry.
Which means that the podcast might be like this much shorter. It just means I'm going to be talking more.
Yeah, that's what it means.
Yeah. So.
Hey, y'all, ask her some questions. We want to get her talking.
No.
Yay!
So ask her questions all you want so that she is forced to answer them.
Don't forget that I need you guys to answer the questions about if you were to sell your home, what is the most important factor about selling your home? I need.
What would make the most, what is the big thing for you?
Yeah, that's what I need.
And the books.
Yeah, and we need your book recommendations.
Yep.
All right.
Sorry.
All right, thanks. Bye, y'all. Bye. I'll save y'all from this. Goodbye.